Hi everyone, I'm Anita Christmas and I'm an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. Another question that I often get asked when people are considering signing up with Paparazzi is how and where can I sell this $5 jewelry? And it's actually one of my favorite questions to answer, and the reason is because I asked that question myself before joining Paparazzi. And the reason that I asked that question was because I had been a part of other direct sales companies before and I hadn't been able to make any money at it. Now, there were a lot of different reasons that I wasn't able to make any money at it, but when I really tried to pinpoint why it wasn't working, a large part of the reason was because I was a preacher's wife and we didn't live close to any family necessarily anywhere that we were, and so I was relying on local friends and church people really to support my business, and they would at first, but it got to a point where it was like, well, you know, we've bought a couple of things from you and we're not really interested in buying more. And so my business just kind of fizzled. And so when I was looking at investing in another company, I knew that I didn't want to have something that I had to rely just on local people in order to keep my business going. I needed something to where I could do, I could sell products to people that I had never met before and be able to earn money doing that. And so there's several different ways that you can sell Paparazzi. As long as you're not selling the pieces for less than $5 a piece, Paparazzi doesn't really care how you're selling it as long as it's legal. You know, they don't want anything illegal going on, but it's really up to you how you want to build your business. So you can do Facebook parties, which just means that you show the pieces on Facebook. This is a great way to get outside of your sphere of people that you know, because for every Facebook party that you have with different hostesses, you meet people that you've never met before, and those parties build upon themselves. And I have people from the East Coast to the West Coast that I've never met before who are customers and who are even now teammates that I've never personally met, that I've only met through Facebook parties. And so that's a great way to expand your customer base. You can do in-home parties. Those are fantastic ways to do it. If you have local people who are willing to open up their homes for you to come in and showcase your jewelry for their friends and family, you can absolutely do in-home parties. You can do what's called basket parties, which basically just means that you load up a bunch of jewelry into a basket and you send it with someone to take to work or to school or to a coffee shop with them, and they basically sell the pieces for you, bring you back the money, and you've been able to sell the jewelry without even necessarily needing to be present. Now, obviously for that, you would need to send your jewelry to someone that you know and trust. You're not just going to send it with anybody who asks, but that is a possibility. And of course, you always have craft shows or vendor events or farmers markets, anything that you can join that that will let you set up a booth and set up your jewelry, and people come by and they purchase your pieces from you right there in the booth. And so that's an awesome way to sell the jewelry as well. You can mix and match how you sell. If one thing's not working for you, you try something else. And so that's one thing that is fantastic about Paparazzi, is that you get to pick and choose how you sell. You get to pick whether or not you do Facebook parties because you have young kids and you don't like to leave them in the evening, or whether you do vendor events because you love being in the crowds of people and like to do it that way. And so you get to choose what works best for you. And so I love that about this company. And so if you have any questions, if you want to look at our jewelry, if you want to contact me, my website is in the description, or you can email me at any time, and I'd love to chat with you more about Paparazzi.